Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Liverpool 1, Everton 1. There's a surprise. What a result. Not a performance, but a result. Listen, today wasn't going to be pretty, and it certainly wasn't that. Having spent the weekend praying for snow, just to let us get a left back back. Woke up this morning, typical everywhere else. White, Liverpool, a little fluffy bit of snow once every hour. And so the game went ahead. And yeah, just really pleased with the effort of the players. I'm pleased to get a point because it is such a difficult place to go and get a result at the moment. Liverpool are absolutely flying. Sam Allardyce sprung a surprise, I suppose, when he brought Niasse back into the side. And at the expense of Aaron Lennon. And then, you know, to play wide, I think to try and hit the diagonal ball so we can win some headers. And Niasse would play down the middle and work hard. Liverpool, much the better side throughout the game, really. You know, that can't even be argued against because they were. But you know what? We stuck in there. I think, it was important to get through the first 10 or 15 minutes. And we did that. You know, we did it well. We stopped them having any real opportunities. You know, they put a lot of crosses in, he had a lot of the ball, but we limited them to nothing, you know, of any note really in terms of shots. And they are a good side that if you go on to Liverpool, they will cut you apart. I mean, the biggest surprise, I suppose, before the game was the fact that he left Phil Coutinho and Roberto Firmino on the bench, choosing to just go with two of them. And that obviously helped Everton. You know, Solanke come in, he's not even close to Firmino, is he? And Oxlade-Chamberlain, he's Oxlade-Chamberlain, isn't he? So that kind of played into Everton's hands a little bit because it meant they weren't as fast and as flowing. And Sam Allardyce had a week to work with the players about shape, and that was evident very early on. Players getting back into shape. We went behind. It looked like we'd ridden the storm. Really, the game was. Liverpool had the ball, they'd pass it round, we'd clear it. Even they were getting a bit bored with what was going on. And then he gives such a cheap goal. It's a brilliant goal once Salah did the little drag back. It's a great finish, but Cuco Martina, who was poor all afternoon, I don't care what anyone says, they can go on about, he works hard and all that. Sorry, he's not good enough, end of story. If the ball comes over to him, there's no danger. And instead of just holding Salah up, he tries to get tight to him. Falls on his arse. Salah turns away. Guy doesn't make any kind of challenge. Williams, he uses Williams as a guide and he just whips it into the top corner. It's a brilliant finish, to be fair, from the player of the season so far. It was a really, really good goal. And then we go and do an Everton and almost give a second goal away. Again, just clear the ball. We hesitate. It's Mane, isn't it? Skips over the challenge and he's in. To be honest, I thought it was a foul on John Joe Kenny. It was a push. The referee let it go. Skips in and Mane should really just roll it across. He's got, he had two players square of him. Salah was one of them. If the rolls that in, it's 2-0 and it would have been game over. But he didn't. He went alone and hit it wide. So we went in half-time, 1-0. Come out the second half. He made two changes. Sam Allardyce took off Niasse, which was a bit weird. Took off Tom Davies, who just couldn't get into the game. But the pattern followed the exact same thing. Liverpool were dominant. But, they had a really good chance with the Salah header. Other than that, they had all of the ball and they had things that fizzed across the box. Mane almost getting on the end of one. Firmino came on late, almost got on the end of one. But they didn't really cause us that much problems in terms of having shots on goal. I mean, there was a free kick from Coutinho late on, which Pickford saved. Other than that, I can't remember him having to save to make, so they'll be disappointed with that. From our point of view, the game plan worked. Listen, it's got to be much better than it was, but from where we were when Allardyce took over to where we are now, it's totally different. We stuck in there, and it's that man again, Wayne Rooney. Great bit of play in midfield, breaks away, and it's an absolute worldie of a pass to Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who was all right. He worked hard, but his play was okay. Does well, gets across Lovren. It's a push in his back. It's a penalty. I can't even believe people are even arguing over it. It is a penalty. His hands are in his back. He shoves him over. It's a penalty. End of story. There's not even anything to argue about it. Now, I know you're aggrieved, but have a word with yourself if you're trying to pretend that that isn't a penalty, because it is. Wayne Rooney, you know, they delayed to build the pressure. And you don't want anyone else other than Wayne Rooney stepping up in that situation. He steps up, smashes it down the middle. It's 1-1. And then it's a case of being able to dig in. And Liverpool comes on strong again. Coutinho come on. And, you know, was a threat, popping it off and getting it back. But apart from a great ball in by Robertson, which Firmino may have got on the end of, other than that, Liverpool offer very little, really, in terms of inside the penalty. In terms of chances, they had all the ball. They switched it well and, you know, they're a good side. You know, people can moan and talk about daylight robbery and talk about nicking a point and all that. That's what you have to do at Anfield. We'd have gone there and tried to play them at their own game. That would have been 8 or 9 because they're that dangerous. You've got to go there, show them the respect they deserve and try and dig in and hang in and keep your shape. And that's exactly what they've done today. And we've got a point. We have got a very unlikely point. I mean, 3 weeks ago, you're looking at this game going, 2 weeks ago, you're looking at it going, could be 8, 9. They're that good. They're playing that well, are scoring goals. But we haven't. We've gone in. We've dug in. You know, we've got clean sheets. We've dug in. Sam Allardyce has been in and around the place for the last 4 games. We've won 3 and drew 1. That's the first goal we've conceded. So, credit where credit's due. We had a game plan and it's worked. On another day, Liverpool would have won. Would have took chances, would have won 3 or 4-0. But to say Everton didn't deserve the point for the game plan, well, it's not Everton's. Everton went there and done what they needed to do, and they've got a point. So there you go. Delighted with a point. Obviously, was, you know, one of those when the game is on, you're just thinking could have done with that being called off. Play again in a few weeks, get our players back. But it's ended 1-1. So don't forget to check out Ped's instant match reaction. There you go. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell notification button.
Hit the comments.
And there you go. It's ended Everton. Liverpool 1, Everton 1. See you soon on Toffee TV.
Subscribe as well.